Kana geessuu barbaadu aadaa keenya bade barbaaduu fi hammachuu kan jedhu irratti haasa'uu barbaada. Maaliif yoo jettanii tarkaanfii Dr. Abbaas fudhate faana bu'uu barbaada. Dr. Abbaas wanti inni godhe seenaa keenya awwaalame baasee booda keessaa baasee nu dhiyeesse. Nuti immoo jala fuudhee aadattis jalaa namni aadaa keenya kan haadhotii keenyaa kan abbootii keenyaa jala deemnee funaannee bakka seejaaraa uffatee harkifnee booda keessaa baafnee hammannee itti jiraachuu qabnaa kan jedhu sana akka dullatti takkaattis akka barsiiftuu takkaattis wanti ulfinaadha. Waan ittiin boonnu malee waan ittiin sakkannu boonsi. Kanaaf aadaa keenya haa magalfannu haa gabbifannu kan jedhu ta'e hangam barbaachisaa akka ta'e aadaa ofii guddifachuun aadaa ofii bakka badee as baasanii hammatanii tikfatanii gabbifachuun hammam akka barbaachisaa ta'e isiniif himuu barbaada. Anis jireenya koo akka jirtuun isinitti dabarsuu barbaada. Durii kaasee kan mul'atu hojjechaa. Maaliif yoo jettan aadaa jechuun aadaan keenya maalummaa keenya, aadaan keenya namummaa keenya, aadaan keenya waan lafee keenya kana jechuudha. Lafee kana malee ejjennee deemuu hin dandeenye. Aadaan keenya fe'ee keenya. Aadaa sanaan ejjennee deema. Aadaa sanaan isarra ejjennee nama garaagaraa uummata garaagaraa wal barra. Kanaaf aadaa keenya maalummaa keenya gannee maalummaa namaa fudhachuu hin dandeenye. Maalummaa namaa fudhanne nama garaagaraa sana ta'uus hin dandeenye. Gidduutti muka mukarraa cite taanee haasa'e nama sanis hin kaanu keenyarraas cinne namummaa fixanne jechuudha. Namummaa dhabde jechuudha. Kanaaf sana cimsuu barbaada, cimsee haasa'uu barbaada. And for those for the kids and the young people who don't understand about it very well, I just want to say my topic for presentation today is searching and embracing our ancestral culture. I want to emphasize what our culture is to us today. If we don't have a culture, we don't have our Oromoof. Our culture is who we are. Our culture is the frame that on which we stand and walk. Our culture is the frame through which we think. The lens through which we filter everything. That is our culture. We cannot lose our culture. If we lose our culture and get somebody else's culture, we're not going to be them. But we lost to be us. So, we're going to be people in between. And we won't have our culture, we won't have somebody else's culture. And by getting their culture, we're not going to be them. Therefore, I just wanted to emphasize how important it is for us to reclaim our culture and to embrace it and to live it and to be it. That's when we become who we are as Oromoof. When we embrace our culture, when we embrace our history, when we embrace our past, that's when we become fully Oromoof. And that's what I really want to emphasize. That culture, by culture, I don't mean something static, something like a rock that we reach into the past and retreat. That's not what I mean. That I would like to use the metaphor of a river for culture. Culture is like a river, like a flowing river. Sorry? Okay, culture is like a flowing river. You know, when we're here, look at us. We're so diverse. We picked up all kinds of cultures from around the world. This is who we are. The water is still water, but when the river flows through the different terrains, through the different colors of soil, different kinds of soil, it picks up, when it flows through the brown soil, it picks up brownish color. It becomes muddy. When it flows through gray soil, it becomes grayish. When it flows through black soil, that river becomes blackish. It picks up the color of the soil in which it flows. But that doesn't mean the water has lost being water. Water is still water. The Oromo culture is still Oromo culture. But in order to survive, we have to survive in various countries, So we pick up their culture in order to survive, to be able to function within those societies. That does not mean we lose our culture. Our culture is our culture. It's the water that picks up all of these different colors and different tones of the soil. But that doesn't mean we lose our Oromo. The water is still water. Oromo culture is still Oromo culture. It does change a few things. It does change its color, its tone, wherever it goes. But I just really want to emphasize that it's very important. And part of it, the other piece is, sorry. I have a few images. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm very interested in women's culture. And look at the beautiful Siiqqee. Remember? Look at the beautiful Siiqqee that Oromo women have. That's what we used earlier. I really want to thank the women that created that wonderful space of preceding Dr. Abbas earlier by singing Hilterina. That's the Siiqqee. That's our culture. That's how we honor our authors. That's how we honor our leaders. That's how we honor, like Dr. Abbas. But I don't know much of that culture. I'm searching, but there are women who really know it better than I do. So I would like to invite a sister of mine to come here and share her stories about Oromo women's culture, or whatever she wants, because in Oromo, women stand in solidarity with each other. Siiqqee means the relationship between mother and daughter, between women of different clans and subclans. So, because that represents a relationship instead of an individual, I would like to share this forum with a sister. Bassu Korean people.
First of all, it is very, very, very honored to be stand beside Dr. Kuwe. I met Dr. Kuwe, I know our head history, but I met her one time at one of our friends, Wabata. You remember Dr. Kuwe? Do you remember those days? Wabata. We don't have so many people like today. I'm speaking in English for sake of our young people. As of us who are grown up, we know what we are talking about. It is just a repetition of the book you already read. So I hope you are going to forgive me with my broken English if I speak in English. I know it is broken English. I could have done better in Oromo, but for sake of our young generation, we are trying to pass our torch to. I am going to try to say a few words in English. First of all, for those of you who doesn't know me, I am Bassu, Birru. I have a doctor also. I have a brother also whose name is Tadafe. So we can get it. When I told my boys about this doctor who wrote a book, I said, this is a guy who I can't be identified with. So I said, I can't take you, but I'm going. I take my boys. They said, we are going with you too. I really thank you for that, my boys. Because they are barely come out here. And when I share this story, the struggle of working. Some of us have worked to wash our clothes. Some of us are working to get where we are. I'm not a doctor, I'm really absolutely nothing. But where I live is not easy road. We came through very, very tough road. I will tell you one time, when I was living in Ethiopia, one of the commissariat asked me, what is my father's name, what is my last name? I said, Birru. I wrote Birru. I didn't know how to write Amharic. So he asked me, are you going to which other? I said, Amharic is going to be here, I might go. I didn't know why I said that. People almost pee on their pants because they thought the guy is going to jail me. Here I am, anyway, straight. I just want to say one word to Dr. Kuwe again for being our face, for being our voice, especially in RC. We don't have a lot of, listen to me, young girls, young RC girls. We didn't have a lot of opportunity. We have a lot of doctors, including my own Flash, my own brother, but we don't have any of ladies. You know why? Because we didn't have the right to that. Because they said, that's the way. You know what? The regime come, that was the one came first to our people. That is how we grow up. But we overcome, and therefore you guys have overcome too. For mothers of young girls, don't suppress it. I can't say much about culture. I am not politician, but don't keep them down. Don't say like that. No, they have to answer it. They have to speak for their mind. They have to go for their mind. They have to search for what is their future. So don't say no, that works that way. They have to. If we all put in little bit of what we have, we can go further. I didn't mean to steal your presentation, but we have beautiful culture. That is true. We just put together right here because it is there. It is not like something we have to study, something we have to go right go. Did we study it? No, because it is there. We say, okay, let's come together, let's proceed. It is something is already there. You just have to grab it and put together and brush it because we have been in resting life. A lot of things are resting, thrown away. You know, it is a lot of things thrown away. My father said, I'm the first daughter to go to school in my region. My father said, I would say this in Oromo, when my mother said, in Talambarsinu, and in Talashekati, Atinama Guddaa, in Talambarsinu, a papi, and Wadal Harre, at Harre Shebo Dente, which will let the Harre Tatin have to. At the same time, a papi and my ever said that Apotima Edra with the Kajitani, Amaleja Besa, Namaka Parate, Namaka Ambit Elenakine, Adabake Amna, Martina, the Buddha Papi, Whatever Barana, World Parasina.